Hi, thank you so much for attending my project presentation. So let me share my screen. So this week's project was financial analysis and automation with LLMs. The scope of the project was, there were three topics. I selected the first one, and the scope of that was to search at the New York Stock Exchange listed stocks through natural language text. And so any user can search any company or the similar companies in that sector with with the parameters of market capitalization, volume, and other attributes. So um, so let's look at the project first, and then we will look at how I did this. So let me search the first question. So what companies are in nuclear energy, for example? So it will take a while to give us the answer. It will take a time, and I will tell you that why it is taking time. So the companies that are involved in nuclear energy and are invested in New York Stock Exchange are was returned. So we can also search through our market cap question. So if we search through market cap, it will return us the companies um, that are 1 billion have the market cap for more than 1 billion. So we will pick up, let's say, the second company. Let's search market cap of this company. Search it. Search it. I searched it earlier. So it is 3.17 billion, and we can also search it. I don't know. Anyways, we will move forward. So in this way, we can search the companies, their sectors, and the market cap and all the things through natural language text. So that was the demo, and so let me tell you about my approach. So the first thing that I did was I created embeddings of all tickers of the companies that are listed in New York Exchange. That was done through two things. One through Lab Notebook. The other way that I did was I created an API, Python API that was a script that was pushing that tickers uh, in the Pinecone database. So that tickers also contain a lot of information about each company and their along with their tickets. So then I created an API that can create an embedding for any text. So I created this because I wasn't able to do that in Next.js to create a text embedding quite easily. So on the second day of the project, so I made an API in Fast API. So let me also show you the what was that API that I built. That was built in Fast API and was deployed on render. So why it was taking too much to respond? I mean, almost 9 to 10 seconds to respond any query was because it is deployed on render. If a server on render is not running, then it will take more than 1 minute to actually restart the server. And when the server will be started, then it will respond in like 9 to 10 seconds to the query. So the second thing I did was I created that API. Then I created the front end, and I was querying from the front end in natural language, and it was creating the text embedding with the second step that I did. and then it was doing the similarity search of that natural language embedding, text embedding, and with the tickers embedding, and was sending us the 10 similar companies according to that question. But there are some limitations in the project, and I was applying that, but we had less time, so for this project. So, anyways, the limitations is that it is not showing the most relevant companies. I mean, there could be more relevant companies. How can we find out that these companies are relevant? It is actually dependent on the more context and latest information. I mean, for example, if I am asking that a company that has the most market cap today or this month, so we can find that with the old data or the company's description. So we had to feed that real-time data. I couldn't do that. So I think the next steps should be to feed the real-time data so that our results could be that we can generalize the results then. Currently, we cannot. We can only a few queries could be good, but not all the queries regarding the latest data. So that was my project. Thank you so much for attending my project presentation. Thank you.